And I'm getting at you from Rostock, Germany. Yeah, it's early. It's very early. It's freaking 8 o'clock or 8:30 or whatever. But got to get to the news today, and that is the same as each and every other day. The world is fucking getting crazy and stupid, and let's discuss. Now, we all know that China has been doing facial recognition software for a long time. In China, you can't go anywhere without being recorded, without your presence in any place is tracked. Your face is known. And if you need to be tracked, you will be tracked. So the thing is, in America, we don't have that. See, because America's home of the free. But now that is changing. That is changing, and it's not going to be a pretty thing. So, what is going on is throughout cities in America, and I have already talked about this a lot, that facilities are being built, and the Trump administration is claiming that that will be for illegal aliens. Guess what? They're lying. They're lying to you just like he lied to you when he said that the ballroom wasn't even going to touch the White House, wasn't even going to be connected. And what did he do? He tore down the White House. tore down the east wing of the White House without asking anybody, without getting any kind of congressional support or approval. Just fuck it, tear it down. Send the building inspectors in and tear that shit down. That's what he did. That's the guy that you guys voted into power. Like I said, I'm sitting in Rostock, Germany. I'm not sitting there, but I am an American. And because I disagree with Donald Trump on almost everything, yeah, then I would be on that list of people to pick up and to put in one of those facilities, because those facilities are going to be used for people who are opposed to Donald Trump. And thank you very much, Gene. Appreciate your comment, but check it out. It's getting worse over there, and you cannot deny it. Each and every day that anybody disagrees with Donald Trump, they get put on that list. Marjorie Taylor Greene did not like the fact that he was covering up for a pedophile. Yeah, so what does Donald Trump do? He fucking cusses her out, cuts her off, calls her a traitor. Yeah. See, if you, Gene, are willing to have a pedophile running the country, then I don't know, you might want to take another look at yourself. Take a look in the mirror, because I just can't seem to understand how anybody is willing to have a pedophile or a pedophile protector. I myself believe he was the well for the protector. Hey, Nazan. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Wherever you're at, good morning, or wherever you're at, I hope you're having a good day. So I believe that Donald Trump was the well for the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, him with his Miss Universe pageant, Miss Teen USA, and whatever. and there were some people involved, and I've already talked about it numerous times. I've already gave the receipts to the whole thing, and it's all available to be seen. But let's talk about the fucking Trump crime family. All right. Now, for my friend Gene here who's watching, thank you very much for watching. Thank you. I am Matt Fox. I am in Germany. I am an American, proud American, and I am a fucking Republican. But I am not a MAGA supporter, and I do not support Donald Trump because I know who he is, and I know the things that he is capable of doing as a piece of shit. So let's look at all of this different scams that he's pulled, the crypto scams. He took 2 billion plus from UAE. His sons started another crypto deal. So all these scams, that's all they are. It's all scams. They're stealing money from people. So all the money that was paid into the tax system by all the illegal aliens that they're deporting, all that money is also being stolen. So, and anybody that does not agree with Donald Trump's behavior, and for anybody watching, excuse me for wearing sunglasses, but my eyes are very, yeah, they're not good with light, so they start tearing up. So sorry if you're watching, please, it's not meant to disrespect you guys, okay? So anybody that attacks Donald Trump for any of his policies or says something against some of the things that he's doing, then he attacks them. And even if they are right, I mean, look, if the dude is protecting a pedophile, then it's obvious that the dude is compromised some way. Look at what's happening in Ukraine. These guys were attacked by Russia on their border, and now they're in their land, and they're getting pounded. And they are pounding the fucking Ukrainians every night with drones and with missiles and everything else. And it is safe to say that if somebody doesn't stand up and put Putin in his place, then Putin's going to keep on. And it's very amazing to me to see Donald Trump rolling out a red carpet for this fucking dude. I mean, more than once, he has rolled out a red carpet for this fool. This guy who has attacked his neighbor. That's, I mean, it's like fucking America just freaking attacking Mexico. For what? Why? For what? It's like America attacking Canada. For what? They're our neighbors. We want to be cool with them, right? So, because the Russians got so crazy after World War II and decided they were going to make the USSR, yeah. And when it became clear that later on that was not what was accepted as a world order, things changed. Thanks to Ronald Reagan and great leaders like Mikhail Gorbachev, the USSR crumbled and Russia became its own federation. So back to the situation. If you do not agree with Donald Trump or his policies, then he is trying to say that you are the enemy. So half of America, or more than half of America, if you do not agree with Donald Trump, if you do not agree that women should have the right to abortion, if you do not agree with Donald Trump tearing down the East Wing of the White House, if you do not agree with him putting his name on the Kennedy Center, if you do not agree with him having Ukraine capitulate to Russia, then you are on the list. See? You are going to be on the list because you do not agree. You're not willing to back Donald Trump's bullshit. See? And I think that you need to be really readjusting how you're looking at the situation. Why is it that everybody has to agree with Donald Trump? Yeah. I didn't always agree with Ronald Reagan, but see, Ronald Reagan wasn't trying to do the shit that Donald Trump's doing. Donald Trump is selling our country out to everybody who's willing to give him some money. He is putting tariffs on countries and having these countries contact him and then give him gifts, gold bars and Rolex clocks and all this and freaking jet. How do you fucking accept this? How does anybody accept that Donald Trump just accepts a plane from the UAE, a fucking big ass jet? Huh? How is that possible? How is it possible for you Americans to accept Donald Trump's administration getting rid of black achievements in World War II? I mean, also in the Netherlands, they're taking this shit down because that honored blacks. Yeah? Blacks. Oh, sorry, Liz. I'm sorry. If I said Qatar and UAE, get them mixed up. Always get them mixed up. Sorry. But still, give me a thumbs up. But still, the point is, he still did it. Yeah? He still did it. So, nevertheless, this man is showing disrespect to people from other nations. I mean, look what he did. He called African nations shithole countries. Um, he doesn't like the Muslim religion. And so therefore he is always trying to cause problems where there really shouldn't be any. You know what I'm saying? With the amount of security the American government has, our country is pretty much insulated. But now the inept people that he has in those positions that are supposed to be protecting our homeland, yeah, not good. He has drove the national debt up. Man, you guys, I don't see how anybody's going to get any Social Security later on in life. I really don't. I'm old. I'm old as fuck, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I do care about America, and I do care about the people that live in America. And my friends and family live in America. And though I'm insulated somewhat from the bullshit, I mean, I watch American TV mostly. And the thing is, when they're gaslighting you guys and saying that this is this and this is this, when it's really not, and it's really in plain sight. I mean, he's pissed off that fucking people are dropping out of the Kennedy Center thing, concerts. Everybody's pulling out. Yeah, of course they're pulling out because this guy is not about anybody other than himself. He's trying to grandize himself. He wants to see his name everywhere. He wants to put his name here. He wants to put his image here. Yeah? And that's not who we are as an American. As Americans, we are all about trying to keep some amount of order for our nation to operate correctly. That's why, I mean, even though I'm not a Democrat, the thing I will say is that fucking Biden at least got a fucking infrastructure package passed. You see, and that infrastructure package goes to building roads and goes to improving the nation as a whole, not just in one state, not just in democratic states, in every state. Yeah, and that's where Trump has a big problem because if you do not agree with Trump, he says you have Trump derangement syndrome. You see, if you do not agree with him being able to sell his meme coins or his Bibles or his tennis shoes or his ties or his steaks or whatever, then you need to be on the list. Then you need to be on the list. And if you're on the list, like I said, you might have seen that there are plenty of facilities that they are building for Americans. They say that they say it's not for Americans. They say it's for the illegal aliens, right? But don't think about it. Don't believe that, because he has lied to you more than one time. He has lied to you thousands of times, and not just this year. I mean, like this week. I mean, go to his freaking social media account or social media page there. I mean, you will see lie after lie after lie. I mean, how many lies are you guys willing to accept? Please. Look, like I said, I'm Matt Fox and I'm sitting in Germany. I'm a little bit away from the shit that's going on over there, but my friends and family are not. And for the people sitting in America and accepting this bullshit, I just can't understand it. When you see each and every day that Donald Trump is keeping the Epstein files from coming completely out, that he has said that if the information comes out, that his friends are going to be hurt. That's what he told Marjorie Taylor Greene. That is, if it comes out, his friends are going to be hurt. And who fucking cares about your friends? Nobody fucking cares about your friends, and nobody cares about you, because if you are fucking over there raping little girls, then you need to go to jail too. Okay? Donald Trump, every American, my German live Trump. All right, thanks. Listen, if you are a pedophile, then you need to go to jail. Then you need to face the kind of justice that needs to be there for people like that. If you're a fraudster, then you need to face justice, just as each and every one of us had. You know what I'm saying? Liz, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, man. I had a big fight with him about it. Yeah, I believe it. And I'm in Germany. I do some interviews every once in a while here in Germany, and I will be posting again today. I'll be out and about here in Rostock to talk to some people and see what they think about what's going on in America. But the thing is, as an American, I'm not willing to accept the kind of shit that's going on over there. Look at the Supreme Court. They're freaking passing shit they're just letting shit go that Trump is doing over there, and it's not right. It's not right. And I look forward to some sort of change in the coming administration, because Donald Trump's administration, there will not be a Republican president in the next election unless they cheat, and unless some Republican. I really was hoping that Liz Cheney would jump into the race at some point, but she didn't. Liz Cheney, if you're out there, man, jump in, jump in, jump in. Liz, Wild Desert Life, yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean in Germany. Yeah, we'll come to Rostock. We'll hang out. So ICE in the streets. So ICE is in the streets. People have not been going to school. People have not been going to church. People have, hey, look at spring break. Do you know how much money was lost? Every year, spring break is a super big thing. Super big thing. This year, businesses lost shitloads. I'm talking about shitloads of money, because everybody wasn't in a partying mood, because they thought, well, if they went out there, ICE is going to be there, and it's just going to be fucking up the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you have a party and try to enjoy yourself when you got freaking 500 ICE officers coming through the beach trying to freaking ask you for your ID, and you're wearing a bikini? Hello, fuck. Come on, man. That's not what our country's about, man. We want to have some good times over there, not some bad times. And it's not cool. I mean, yeah, in America they got illegal aliens, but there's people who are fucking trying to get out of the countries where they're at, where they ain't got nothing going on. America's got something going on. So, Liz, I guarantee you, I'm gonna go over there and check out your website later on. I swear, I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna say hi to you too. So, give me a thumbs up. All right, Liz. So, I'm. Thanks a lot. So, Venezuela. Are you guys okay with him starting a war in Venezuela? I don't know. I mean, MAGA was not too much for wars, foreign wars, but now, I mean, why is that? Look, I'm going to be coming back this afternoon, but I want you guys to really think about something. If you are a Republican, such as me, I'm a Republican. Yeah, he wants oil. I believe that, Liz. I'm gonna talk to you, Liz. I'm gonna fucking come check you out. Yeah, you're probably right on that regards, but I think it's more of a power thing. I think he's under the impression that if he's in a war, that there doesn't have to be an election. See, that's that's what his mind popped when he heard that there was no elections in Ukraine. When Zelensky said, "Oh, there's the elections weren't going on because we're at war." So he thought, "Oh, you're at war." Ah, so he thinks that if America is at war, even if with Venezuela, I mean, still, if America is at war, then he thinks that there's not going to be any elections, that he'll stay in office. That's what he thinks. But see, the reason there's no war in the Ukraine is because Ukraine is being attacked. That's why there's no elections. You can't have a free and fair election if your country is under attack. So, and that's where he's wrong. And I look forward to the Congress somehow, some way flipping in the midterms because, I mean, even as a fucking Republican, see, I'm fucking amazed. I am fucking amazed. I am a Republican and I'm fucking sitting here rooting for the fucking Democrats to fucking take hold because until this fucking MAGA disease is cut out of the Republican Party, then America is going to continue to fucking lose. Our security is fucking terrible. All right, everything is the prices of everything is going up. You guys are having to pay out the ass. All of these fucking chaos in the streets. It is not good. It is not good for our country. And it's not good for per, general health. All right, general health. I mean, kids are scared to go to school. Kids don't want to fucking go to school because they're worried about freaking the ICE agents in front of their school. Man, what kind of shit is this that we live in America? Please, 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 Article 2, Section 4, look into it. Everybody in this whole cabinet needs to be thrown out. All right, I'm gonna just go through the list. Look at freaking HHS, man. Kennedy, this dude is so fucking crazy. All right, so and everybody else in this cabinet. Christy Nome got 2 new jets. Wow, she's every day on her horse or everywhere, someone in some other costume, putting on a putting on a show for Instagram, putting on a show for fucking Snapchat or who knows what. I mean, it's all about social media and creating an image, right? And image is not what it's about. It's about getting the job done, all right? And they're not getting the job done. Look at Pete Hegseth. I look forward to seeing him before Congress being impeached and freaking getting put in prison for his murdering people on the high seas. That, my friend, is an international crime. And I look forward to him paying for his actions. Each and every day, the Trump administration or somebody from the Trump administration is doing some stupid shit. And I don't understand how the American public is willing to just keep on and keep on and keep on accepting this shit. Look at Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner recently was shot and killed by one of his sons who was dealing with, yeah, drug problems and stuff. And it's a very sad, sad story. And yeah, Rob Reiner did not agree with Donald Trump's policies, did not agree with some of the things that he did. They had met before. But Rob Reiner pulled back when fucking Donald Trump started doing the stupid shit. So, and what did Donald Trump do when he was killed? He sat there and talked so bad about this man. That is a piece of shit, okay? Joe Rogan is even calling out this man for his inability to show some compassion in a moment when it is needed. I mean, in this, we've seen this before also. Look at the floods. When the floods came through in areas where the Democrats, more Democrats were affected by than Republicans, what did Donald Trump say? Well, no, yeah, okay. And that's where it is not right that the government says, okay, well, that's mostly Democrats areas, leave them alone. Let them deal with it on themselves. Let the states deal with it. Yeah, and he's hiding the Epstein files. He keeps on protecting the pedophiles. He keeps on protecting those people who were raping the young girls, and it's all on camera. There's videos somewhere there's videos. And I think that Putin has pictures of or videos of Trump blowing Bubba. How come nobody is talking about that? How come nobody is talking about Trump blowing Bubba? I want to know. I would like to see the pictures. I wonder who Bubba was. How come nobody is talking about that? Do you guys believe that? I think so. And I'll tell you what, I hope that you guys, you sure sound like a Democrat. Hey, you know what? I am sad that I sound like a Democrat, but I am a very, very Republican conservative person, all right? However, I'm not for protecting pedophiles. I'm not for raping little girls. I'm not for allowing people to fraudulently take advantage of people who are trying to save for their future, for their retirement. And Donald Trump has shown over and over and over again that he is willing to take the money from people that support him. He now has an ad on his True Social website where his supporters can give to him or whatever, support him. And there's a little area down at the bottom that if you do not click on it to say that you're not wanting that to happen, then they will automatically take $2,500 off your account. So if you're over there and you're looking at those websites, do not do it. Do not do it. I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys do a little research. Support Ukraine, because the thing is, if Ukraine loses in this side of the situation, then democracy loses. And if democracy over here starts to fall, then that's not good. I mean, we already got a couple of situations that we need to look at over here. I mean, it's not nice, but still, it's not as bad as in America. So I'll be back this afternoon. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. I support you. I hope that you will support me, all right? I'm Matt Fox. This is Matt Fox on the tube. And just for you guys that want to see my eyes, there they are. They're kind of red. And not because I'm stoned, because I got eye problems. Thank you for watching, and take care. Hey, Liz, I'm going to your site.